In the cozy atmosphere of our London home, I, Cavan, a 19-year-old boy, shared my days with my loving parents and my cute, older sister. Our household radiated peace and love, with my father contributing to our well-being through his work at our textile company, a business we owned. Meanwhile, my mother dedicated her maximum effort to the success of our family venture. Having recently completed my college studies, I found myself in a transitional period, awaiting the next chapter of my education. As I embraced this phase, I decided to grow out my hair. And now, it cascaded down to my shoulders, a thick mane that framed my face. My physique was slender, and my skin possessed a light and soft quality reminiscent of a girl's. Living with me was my adorable sister, 2 years my senior. She was not only cute but also deeply invested in maintaining her beauty. Always willing to share her beauty tips, she encouraged me to use the same beauty products as her, fostering a close bond between us. She was more than a sister, she was my best friend, and our love for each other ran deep. One morning, while I was engrossed in a TV show in the living room, my sister joined me, bringing with her a new decision. She excitedly revealed her plan to enroll in a beauty culture course. Supportively, I accepted her decision and offered words of encouragement. In the following days, she embarked on her beauty journey, attending classes and bringing the lessons home to practice. Her enthusiasm for the course reflected in her happiness, and our home buzzed with a newfound energy. One day, as I lounged in the living room, engrossed in the television, my sister returned home after her beauty class. She settled beside me and shared the day's excitement, revealing that the focus of the class had been on hairstyling. She mentioned she needed a model to practice the newly learned hairstyles, and I, inquisitive, asked how we could manage that at home. With a mischievous smile, my sister shared her idea. Intrigued, I probed for details, unsure of what she had in mind. Turning toward me, she suggested that I be her model. Bursting into laughter, I dismissed the notion as impractical. The sound of my amusement drew our mother into the living room, curious about the commotion. With a smile, my sister explained the situation, and both she and my mother joined in laughter at the proposal. Eventually, my mother, still chuckling, suggested that I agree to be my sister's model, portraying it as a good-natured favor. Reluctantly, I acquiesced, deciding to allow my sister to experiment with a hairstyle on my shoulder-length hair. My sister beamed with joy at my decision, expressing her gratitude with a warm hug. She eagerly announced that our first hairstyling practice would take place later that evening. In the evening, my sister summoned me to her room to begin the hairstyling adventure. Stepping into her room, I found everything meticulously arranged for the task at hand. As my sister commenced the hairstyling process, my mother joined us, adding her insights and assistance. After a half-hour of focused work, the hairstyle was complete. Observing the final result, both my mother and sister wore expressions of pleasant surprise. My mother, coming closer, gently held my face and remarked that the hairstyle had transformed my appearance into that of a cute girl. Intrigued, I approached the mirror to witness the change, and indeed, I was taken aback by the reflection of a girl staring back at me. The speechless feeling lingered, and both my mother and sister expressed their astonishment at my post-hairstyle look. Heeding my sister's request, I agreed not to remove the hairstyle before going to sleep. Days passed, and as time flowed, one Saturday morning, I woke up and found myself lying in bed. To my surprise, my sister entered my room, bearing bed tea. Welcoming her with morning greetings, I inquired about the reason for her early visit. With a smile, she casually mentioned that she had planned to practice her makeup skills that morning and wanted me to be her canvas. Shocked by her proposal, I remained silent. She then requested me to shave my face perfectly and left my room, asking me to join her in her bedroom after breakfast. Following my sister's instructions, I diligently shaved off my facial hair and proceeded to have my breakfast. Once done, I left my bedroom and made my way to my sister's room. Upon entering, I found her dressing table adorned with an array of makeup products, a sight that left me surprised. Without delay, my sister embarked on the makeup process, starting with the application of foundation. The various scents of the makeup products enveloped me, creating a distinctly girlish atmosphere. Over the course of nearly an hour, she skillfully applied different products, each contributing to the transformation of my face. The smell of the makeup products added to the overall feminine ambiance, and I found myself immersed in the experience. Once the makeup was complete, my sister expressed her enjoyment of the final outcome, noting that my face was particularly suited for makeup, resembling that of a cute girl. With practiced ease, she transitioned to hairstyling, completing the task more swiftly than before. With careful observation, she expressed satisfaction with her work. Approaching the mirror, I saw a frozen image. A girl stared back at me. My sister, appreciating her handiwork, commended my newfound beauty. Eager to share the surprise, she called our mother into the room. After a few minutes, my mother entered and was equally astonished by the transformed appearance before her. The surreal situation left me in a state of wonder. After a brief moment, my sister assisted me in removing the makeup, expressing her gratitude for my cooperation in this unique endeavor. As time passed, my sister continued her practice of hairstyles and makeup lessons with me. Gradually, these sessions became familiar, and I found myself enjoying the process of transformation. The constant rehearsals brought a sense of ease to both of us, turning the once unfamiliar into a shared routine. One night, my sister visited my bedroom, announcing the imminent conclusion of her beauty class and the arrival of the final assignment. In this last task, the students were required to showcase their proficiency in full makeup, elaborate hairstyling, and complete dressing. She explained that she needed a model for this assignment, and to my surprise, she asserted that I was the most suitable candidate. Expressing my reservations, I conveyed that I couldn't agree to be her model for such an assignment, as it involved going out as a crossdresser. Despite my concerns, my sister remained steadfast in her decision, insisting that I was the ideal choice. Our conversation extended, and the growing intensity of our discussion drew the attention of our mother, who entered the bedroom, inquiring about the nature of our conversation. As our discussion unfolded, my sister elaborated on her proposal, and my mother listened attentively, carefully weighing the practicality of using me as her model for the final assignment. Eventually, my mother voiced her concerns, questioning the feasibility of my participation. My sister, determined, explained her reasoning and assured both me and our mother that I could indeed serve as a suitable model. After a lengthy discussion, I eventually agreed to my sister's proposal, with the condition that we conduct a trial dressing before the actual final assignment. My mother supported my suggestion, and my sister, after some consideration, acquiesced to the trial. We decided to undertake the dress rehearsal the following day. As I sat on the bed, contemplating this new experience, I found myself enveloped in a more pronounced sense of femininity. The prospect of makeup and hairstyle became increasingly appealing, and with these thoughts, I drifted off to sleep.